So Dan, this is model 1. Things can be subject to change based on feedback from other people, but I just wanted, since it is you, I wanted everything to get approved from you first before I let anyone else look at this.
Okay, I'm a bit worried about what I need approval for me. Is there some raunchy stuff going on in here?
Only like one storyline.
Hey, it's your boy Cho Dog at Nicholas Pickles.
Okay, Spicy Water Intern Chronicles. Oh yeah, I forgot the name.
Oh, that's what the S.W.I.C stands for.
Not copywritten since 2016.
Do you hear that train in the background?
That's like Silent Hill, like dramatic.
A loud clank throws you out of your sleep. You look around to see your room a mess. What do? Oh, this is like a pizza game where you can click on things in the sentence. So I got 5 options here.
I want to click clank. Oh. Wait a second. Okay.
You peek behind the blinds to see a group of construction workers fixing the other side of the street. Their boss shouts at them while sitting in his lawn chair. "Let's get moving, you slackers!" Between the heat and the shouting, they seem as miserable as you are right now. Well, at least you're still in your underwear.
Implying they're not? Anyway.
Will you eat, get dressed, or go back to sleep? I'll just go back to sleep. Nice try, pal. This game took 2 years to make. You're not going to delay the inevitable.
I just wanted an extra 5 minutes. Or 9 minutes if you got the iPhone. Get that snooze going.
I'll get dressed first. You open your closet to see only a few things hanging compared to the piles on the floor. Hey, that's not inaccurate. There's a gray hoodie and a dress shirt.
Or hey, you can always go to work. Oh man. Ugh, my instincts want me to click this.
No, we're not going that route. You throw on the dress shirt. It smells like the rack you pulled it off of, but you hope no one will notice. Now you need to find a pair of pants that will go with this top. You finally find a nice pair of pants and bolt to work. This looks like there's supposed to be an option here, and then you're just like, nah, let's just go to work. You dash into work, gasping for air and covered in sweat. The woman at the front desk
Oh, thank you.
looks down. Are you okay?
Wait, she looks down? Is she like really high up?
She's looking at you.
Right, but looking down at us.
Yeah, because you came into work gasping for air, so you're leaning over.
Yeah,
Have you ever run before?
You try to catch your breath, but she insists you sit down. Don't worry, I'm sure I was a nurse in another life. She hands you a cup filled with a few droplets of flavored water. But you suddenly hear screams coming from the end of the hallway. Behind the studio floor doors, you and the receptionist look at each other. What are you waiting for? I'm not the main character. You chug the few droplets into your mouth. Oh, I drank the flavored water.
Yeah.
And dash towards the studio floor.
The drops sitting at the bottom of your cup are a little more blue than the mystery liquid in your fridge. I've been meaning to throw that out, but enough about that. Let's get back to the storyline. Dash towards the studio floor. We thrust open the doors to see the room in chaos. The audience is screaming, "Giuseppe, no!" His beard is flying around, eating and pooping hairballs at him. It sees you and glides down towards you. Do you fight or run away? Let's fight our problems head on. Try as you might, you aren't able to defeat the floating facial hair. If only you had a key star somehow.
A key star?
A keytar. It's like if Steven Universe misunderstood the point of Pennsylvania. The key star state. The beard opens its maw, and you accept your fate. Unlocked the bad ending. Oh no, I died!
I want a keytar. Can I get a keytar?
Yes, you can.
Okay. You look around to see your room a mess. Piles of clothes are illuminated by the thin stretches of sunlight reaching from the window towards your wall. Towards your wall. I had to do a double take. Why is that in parentheses afterwards?
Is that a joke or is that a mistake?
That's completely intentional.
Okay.
It goes from the window to the wall.
You're sure you had a mysterious disc somewhere in there. Your alarm clock shows you are going to have to get up in 10 minutes. Just like my bottom half leaves my body. So it's not like there's any reason to go back to sleep. Will you eat or get dressed? Let's eat.
You thrust yourself.
You thrust yourself towards the kitchen. You throw open the fridge door. I just take the fridge door and rip it off and I throw it out. To find next to nothing. You're sure you bought groceries not long ago. The only things that look edible are mystery liquid, takeout box, popsicle wrapper. Why did I throw that away? Why do I think it's edible?
This is sketchy. I guess I'll go with the takeout box.
I'm really curious as to what's in the mystery liquid or what that's like, but let's pursue the box. You open the styrofoam container to see a cheesesteak, yeah, or what was left of it. Seems like 97% of the meat was picked off, leaving a dry husk that will definitely would hurt to swallow.
Why would that hurt to swallow? Okay, I'm eating it.
Will you eat the cheesesteak? Well, I look at all my options. I guess I will be sure about this. Pretty sure I said it would hurt. You even might die. I don't know. Do you still want to eat?
Can't not eat now.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
I can't tell if you're that hungry or that stupid. Screw the might. You will die if you eat it. Do you still want to digest cheesesteak?
Or choose anything else. This sounds so tempting. I have to know.
Great job not listening. You can't chew the hard bread and die because you can't follow the directions. Unlock cheesesteak ending.
Nice. I lived a good life. I woke up, I heard some noise, and then I died.
Always been one for mysterious liquids myself.
You tilt the clear bottle, swishing the yellow-green liquid around. It smells like the halfway point of Sprite and detergent. I mean, detergent doesn't smell bad, so if it doesn't taste like detergent. Although, I don't know, maybe detergent, if it wasn't toxic, if there was a drink that, like, tasted as good as detergent smells, you'd drink it. Will you drink it? I don't have a choice again. Oh no, my stummy's green. You stummy gets a nice cold rush of flavored water. You don't, oh, that's what it was flavored water. You don't feel particularly caffeinated after having it, but you could at least go to work not starving. Do you try and eat again, or get dressed? Can I just keep drinking mystery liquid?
Yeah.
Yes!
You soft locked the game with a mystery liquid.
You don't know why this was left in your fridge, and not the freezer, but you do see a few remnants of some Choco Gooblies.
Choco Gooblies.
Choco Gooblies?
Will you lick the wrapper clean? You shove as much of the bag into your mouth as you can, but you don't even get a decent amount of chocolate. You're left feeling more hungry than you were before.
1 hunger point. Or is that negative?
Minus
one hunger point. Does anything give me hunger points?
No.
Okay.
Let's wear the gray hoodie this time. You don the hoodie. It smells a bit, but you gather it's cleaner than anything that's on the floor. You grab a matching pair of pants and head to work. Are they sweatpants?
Yeah.
You had to awkwardly pass those construction workers, but you make it to work a little early. You see the woman working the front desk. You have some time to spare. Will you talk to the woman or punch in? Why do I think this is the literal context?
I don't want to punch her.
No, that's not what it means.
Glass them.
Are you just gonna punch her in the face?
I don't know, you wrote the story! You glance over at the receptionist. She seems like a nice person. Her desk is kept clean. By that standard, does that mean I'm a terrible person? Though there's a couple knickknacks about, like some small plastic dogs, and a picture of what looks like an 8-year-old boy.
Is this Dana?
Is this what?
Is this Dana?
Of course it's Dana.
Yeah. But the 8-year-old boy?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You.
Me. I think I was younger in that picture, actually.
She looks up and sees you staring at her desk. Can I help you? You talk to the woman. You ask her how she's doing today. She gives a cold response of, fine. Do you ask her, what's the matter, or punch in?
What's the matter? What's the matter?
She responds, the boss is pissed today. How am I supposed to run a cooking show without food, he says.
It's dumb, and he even wanted me to... Oh, okay. We'll do that later.
It's dumb, and he even wanted me to try and run out during my break. But it's not like I have food at my place either. You stomach.
The liquid not keeping it together, I guess.
Thanks for asking, though. I know things will be fine. You thank her for her time and walk past the desk to punch in. You punch in on time. That's surprising after all the mystery liquid I drank today. And begin to walk over to the studio floor. As you stroll down the hallway, you begin to hear screaming from both doors. One door is your boss's door, and the other, and the bathroom door. One door is your boss's door, and the bathroom door. Wait, he lives in the bathroom? Do you lean near the boss's door? Go into the bathroom?
So those are 2 separate options.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A comma would be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean near the boss's door. I want to see what's going on.
You thrust yourself against the door to hear your boss screaming over the phone. What do you mean the food won't get here in time?
Here.
That doof told me we'd have enough season. You hear the sound of your boss throwing his phone across the room, accompanied by stomps approaching the door.
I definitely don't know anybody who has done this before. Is this Dan? Oh, we're Dan? Oh my god!
Do you go into the bathroom or walk towards the studio door? Is there a dodge or don't dodge option in this game? I hope so. Let's go to the bathroom. You sneak into the bathroom to hear a disgruntled scream from the stall. They seem to be as angry as the room the smell is pungent. Do you ask what's wrong or leave the room and walk towards the studio floor?
You take a closer look at the bathroom. This workplace is a fine example of waiting until you get home. I know that feel.
The person there doesn't seem so lucky, but at least there's some paper towels by the sink. Is this Patrick? It was literally just the fact that this person is just in the bathroom.
What's wrong? The guy, surprised, calmed down a bit before answering. There's no more toilet paper in here. Can you throw me something to use? Do you hand him some paper towels or walk out?
Wow, bro, I thought you were cool.
Let's hand her the paper towel. Here's the paper towel. I should have known that was coming next.
You hear him gasp in relief. Thanks, man. Here, you can have this. He slides a royal guitar of programs under the door. No way I was gonna put that near my butt. Oh.
Is that Dan?
No, we are Dan.
Oh, we're Dan.
We're Dan.
Oh, okay, I thought we were you.
Hey, now I can defeat Skeppy. Suddenly, you hear a cacophony of screams coming from the studio floor.
You thrust.
The purple guitar into your belt and run towards the studio floor.
What? Do I eat it?
You thrust it into your belly.
Okay.
I bet you're wondering what happens next. Well, luckily, that was already finished years ago. You can read it here. Or watch and hear, oh, the canon ending. Well, I gotta continue the adventure.
Dan, no.
I'm going to this link, you already know.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember how it begins.
Mrs. Lincoln. Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
A very funny memoir by Gendon and Brandy. Also Honk Bot. Honk!
Yeah! There it is!
Thinking blocked. I shouldn't have eaten that.
We have 3 more endings to do.
But you never got a recording of the beginning of this. Get dressed. Okay. Or hey, you could always go to work naked. Right?
Well, I mean, I have to go to work naked.
You know that was a joke, right? You're actually going to leave your apartment naked? I mean, for the sake of finding all the endings.
You're not giving me a choice to not leave my apartment naked anymore.
Well, you ain't giving me any more options.
Yes, please.
Alright, sheesh. You must be one of those cheesesteak ending people.
So, does that have something to do with streaking? No. Was you just decided to reference an earlier ending? Okay.
Let's see. Alright, sheesh, you must be one of those cheesesteak ending people. You drop true.
Drop trow.
You dropped. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, never.
Short for trousers.
Oh, okay.
And head outside. You see the group of disgruntled construction workers slaving away. But it doesn't look like they've noticed you and your stumble. Do you run to work, call out to the workers, or head back inside to get dressed?
I mean, I think it's obvious I'm a little slut.
Sorry, I skipped ahead. I saw give a rousing speech.
Yeah.
While I'm naked. Oh. Well, you did it. You have the eyes of roughly 8 guys looking your way, and you're naked. The construction workers don't seem to want to say anything. They just keep staring. You feel yourself sweating as much as they are.
Do you give a rousing speech? Fuck yeah, I do.
It's arousing, not arousing.
Well, I mean...
Can I give them both? Is that possible?
Ooh, okay. You take a deep breath as the men begin to walk over. I don't like where this is going. You open your mouth and let your heart do the talking. Gentlemen, we've been living a shallow, unfair life.
We've been starving for our families and slaving away for such scraps.
Meanwhile, our stuffed shirt overseers live in the lap of luxury at our expense.
Join me. Take off your chains, and let's fight for a better standard of living!
Or something like that. I was in and out, to be honest. Suddenly, the construction workers take off their hard hats and vests and pants and carry you to their boss. What do you want? He asks. You glance at the portly man overseeing the construction on your street. His sweat marks make his yellow shirt even more grimy. than you thought from a distance. He looks stunned to see his workers all huddled around him. What do you want, he asks. Do you ask him to join the movement, or take him to task? What does that mean? Ask him to join them. You ask him to join your naked crusade for change. Man, you are on point with the, what are they? When you have multiple words with the same starting letter?
Alliteration.
Alliteration. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been in an English class.
You literally say that in the Mrs. Lincoln video.
Oh.
I like that, alliteration.
His eyes narrow. No. The boss calls to a police officer rounding the corner. Your nude followers see the officer running over towards them and drop you to scatter like mice. You pick yourself up and run to work like a blur, presumably similar to the blur hiding.
Why is there a blur? Get this out. Get this off of me.
You run down the sidewalk, hoping no passerby will see you. You round your first left, only to run smack dab into a police officer. He looks at you. You're going to jail, pal. You unlocked the streaker ending! Yay, and I got stopped by Detective Gumshoe. Take him to task. A swarm of naked men run towards the city's courthouse, carrying the unfit overseer and the hero. You demand to see a judge.
A while later, the door opens. The judge will see you now. I wish it was that easy.
Do you listen to the whole judicial process or skip to the verdict?
Yes, I listened to the whole judicial process. Oh. Oh, damn it.
Oh, you actually picked this one? I didn't really think I'd have to write out this scenario. Oh, man. Something, naked prosecution, something, negligible defendant. I'm sure the jury is really confused. That's good enough, right? Let's skip to the verdict.
After a long, totally real, and arduous legal process. But was it though?
The jury comes to an agreement. You and your friends wait as one member of the jury stands up. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of malpractice and advise the company to give better benefits to the town workers. As the bailiff carts the boss away, he begins to sob. Not my family.
Well, now I kind of feel bad. Like, is his family gonna die?
I mean, his other family also died.
What?
Construction workers cheer as you're slowly approached by the judge. He takes off his wig to reveal himself as a familiar face.
Not fuck.
That's fine.
It you!
Not bad, boys. He takes off his wig to reveal himself as a familiar face. Well, you know what they say, if you can't beat him, join him. He smiles and reaches for his trousers, unlocks Matt's fly ending.
Matt's fly ending, yes.
It you!
Hit me.
That is in the story.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've already met Patrick and Dana.
No way, really? You open the heavy studio floor doors to find the crew. Hey, it's me, the crew. Which one of you guys ordered the smack in the face? The director walks over to you. What are you doing here, intern? The boss will be here any second. Suddenly, the boss himself, Giuseppe, stomps in. Don't let the kitchen hour persona fool you. Once the cameras are off, he and his beard are no joke. All right, the people, I got an egg and 2 pieces of toast. Let's run this bleep into the ground. He looks over at you. Intern, do your job and grab me some flavored water from the storage room. You hustle off the floor and towards the storage room.
Wow, we made it a long time without dying. It's only a matter of time.
You open the metal door and to find the storage room completely empty. What sounds like my fridge. Well, you wish it was empty. Sitting alone in the darkness is one dark figure. Do you approach the figure or leave screaming and dash towards the studio floor?
I really don't want to do this, but here we go.
You know what? This time I'm gonna approach. So, hey, like I said, mom ain't raised no bitch.
You take a step towards the figure, and it turns towards you, a dim red light emitting off it. Do you continue to approach or run, screaming?
Now I'm curious. I want superpowers.
Oh no!
Take another step to see the figure come closer somehow without taking a step. Hello? You say into the red beam. It responds. Honk!
What's Honk doing here, you wonder? He hands you a mysterious disc and responds, Honk.
This is like...
Though hard to see in the darkness, you feel this disc is special, different from anything you felt in this life or in this game. Honk! His red light lives letting you unlock honk ending.
Oh!
Press play. Oh god, oh no, there's a question mark here. Oh god, alright. If I highlight it, it looks like I'm just pressing play.
Thank you so much for playing my game. In all honesty, sorry it took so long to finish. Did you manage to get all 6 endings? Well, I guess the Honkbot one is fake, making this unlocked secret ending. Now it's time to play that mysterious disc. Play disc.
So this is the only part that still needs like complete work to do. So this is the secret video ending that I have to make. And it's not gonna work.
I'm making it work! Wow, Brandon, that was awesome! Definitely that one thing that's like fight or run away, just change that to dodge or don't dodge.
No, I will put a dodge or don't dodge somewhere in here.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna ruin my editing time.
Wow, we made it out without dying? Wait a second. Okay, I didn't read this yet. My mind jumped to engage in battle. I'm a little concerned. You leap out the front door, avoiding contact with the construction workers as you run.
You're about to make your first left as you hear a deep voice. Hello, friend. Would you like to participate in a completely optional encounter?
That's a deep voice. Oh, is it?
Hello, friend. Would like to participate in a completely optional encounter. You turn to see a man smiling as he cracks his knuckles. I'll engage in battle.
You begin to approach towards the man. His voice bellows, "Here comes my knockout punch. Want to dodge it? Well, you can try."
Oh man, memories.
You dodge or don't dodge, I'm gonna get punched.
You already know my answer.
One swift punch from the guy sends you tumbling forward. Your face hits the pavement, something fierce as you hear the faint laughter of some construction workers as you fade away. Unlocked inside joke ending.
What?
So do you want to take a guess of who that was that you fought? If you want me to tell you...
I don't. I dodge.
You thrust yourself out of the way of his fist.
Stumble back only to find the Adam's apple of the It's Wade.
Oh, it's Wade.
It's Wade!
Yeah.
Is it me? Oh my god.
Nice try, but can you do it twice? He winds up again, but you're still trying to gather your bearings from the last dodge. If only you didn't have all these hunger points. Oh shit.
All you can do is don't dodge or don't dodge.
This is brilliant.
It was very fun.
Thank you.
Fix those grammatical
I'm
errors.
I hate that that 8-year-old picture of me was ever created.
The boss. Is
Yeah.
the boss Patrick?
No.
Is the boss Nate?
No. It's Wario.
Oh.